Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Candy with Sweet Creek Thrift, and I am going to bring to you the next installment of my sales reports going from August, September, and October. It's going to be a little bit of a longer one, about the same as my last ones though, and I did try to condense it all, but because I am working towards increasing how many sales I have each month, and as I get more and more sales, I'm just going to end up doing monthly reports. But I'm just trying to catch up from the year of 2023, since this is when I just started my YouTube channel. So if you want to go ahead and follow along and just to see what I sold and how much I sold it for and the items I'm going to share with you, just basically where I got it, how much I paid for it, or if I paid for it, and basically where I posted it, how long it possibly took to sell, and then of course how much I made or earned from that item. And I think that this is a little bit helpful for people that do this, just to see what kind of items are selling. And I know for me, as fairly new, I've been doing this for several years, but fairly new, I still consider myself because I don't know all of the things, and I really enjoy watching other people's videos, and even newbies that are, maybe not like super like me. Like, I don't have tons and tons of sales per month, but I do feel like it's helpful. So if you would find this helpful, please follow along. And I'm just going to work my way through for these 3 months, starting in August. And I'm going to go ahead and minimize this little circle of me, just so you can still see me if you want. But I'm going to start with my first, I'm just going to jump right in, you guys. I'm just going to start with my first item that I sold I'm starting with August, and this would be for an Adidas school backpack. This was my daughter's. She did use it for a year probably. And so basically I got this in the closet. I paid $0. Obviously I paid for it, but considering it was from our closet, I'm not going to consider that I actually paid money or invested money into this item. And then, so I posted this August 2nd of this year, and it did sell August 6th of this year. So actually it sold really fast. I think the timing is why, because it was right when school was, people are starting to buy their back to school items. And I was like, I'm going to post this. And this item, this backpack, I know we bought this at, I think, Academy Sports, and we probably paid about like almost 100, I think 75 to 100, somewhere in that range. So it was definitely worth it. So this person paid $21 for it. After fees, I earned $16.80 back. So not bad, considering it was just an item in our closet. The next item is going to be, I didn't show you all of it, but there's a few pictures of that backpack. It's just a basic backpack. It had some damage or some like staining and stuff, but overall it was really good. And the next item is this Samsung Note 9 just stylus pen from an old phone that we had that the phone no longer works because it was broken. But we still kept some of the stylus pens, and my husband came up and he was like, hey, you want to post this? And I was able to sell it. So I posted this. It was also from our closet, so I'm going to consider that we paid $0. But I posted it May 15th of this year, sold it August 7th of this year. I sold it for $16. So after fees, I made back $9.82 for that item. And the next item on the block is, if I can close this one, it's just slow today, is this Ever Hottie Venice Beach Southern California style t-shirt, SoCal t-shirt. It's actually kind of like a sheer see-through material, which I thought was interesting. And I think it's more of like a touristy shirt that I think you just pick up near the beach, I'm going to guess. But I might be wrong. I don't really know this brand. I've never really seen it anywhere else. But this is what it looked like. It was just this like, almost like a whitish, bluish, kind of like a faded denim look in a way, and then it had the print on the front. But it was definitely well used, but for, I was just surprised that somebody bought it. So I had it posted, and this was from that donation pile. If you haven't heard, I got a huge donation pile from people, and it took me like years to get through it all. So I paid $0, and then I posted this April 6th of this year, and I sold it August 12th for $7, and I made $4.05 after my fees. So I will take $4.05 for something I paid $0 for. And the next item is this cute pair of it's the brand is called Attire, Attyre, Attire in New York, and it was black, kind of like this rayon-y blend. I don't know how you explain it, but it's just like kind of like a trouser, kind of like a business trouser, office trouser, pair of pants, office pants. And that's the material that these were, but they were kind of stretchy, and they were just like a pull-on style shorts with a nice like wider waistband. But it was just a cute pair, kind of like a business shorts, which is interesting. But I'm not sure what you wear these to. But for this, I posted, this was from the donation pile, so I paid $0. I posted it July 18th and sold it August 16th for $10. And after fees, I made $7 for that item. The next item is this pair of silver jeans, and it's the Ico mid-slim boot cut style jeans. So I do know that this style of jeans or this brand of jeans is fairly popular, and they have the cute patterns on, like the stitching, I guess, and the embroidery along the edges. So it was really, really cute. So I can see the appeal. And these actually sold fairly quick, I believe. So this was also from the donation pile. I paid $0. I posted it July 18th, and it sold August 22nd. So it took about a month approximately, and it sold for $24. So after fees, I did earn $19.20 for this item. And the next item I sold on eBay. So all those other items were from Poshmark. This item will be from eBay. I don't know where my pictures went for this. I tried to pull up pictures to show you, but because it was from a while ago, eBay, I guess, doesn't show you the actual, like, you can't pull it up like it was originally. So I'm almost past all those, but it was just a Lululemon Swiftly Tech pink short sleeve t-shirt, size 12. It was stretchy, and it had their like logo, the Swiftly swoosh that goes up across the chest. So for this item, it actually had this in my closet, and what's funny is I didn't even know what Lululemon was, but somehow I acquired this. I think I got it at a Goodwill a long time ago. I don't remember, or somebody gave it to me, but I somehow acquired this because I didn't go buy it at Lululemon. I didn't even know what Lululemon was. But this was from years ago. I'm talking like, I don't know, 8 years before I moved to Texas. And so it's probably going to be like 7 years ago, I'd say, 6 years ago. So it was from my closet. I had it hanging up in my closet. I wore it maybe a few times. So I just call it $0. I did post this. I guess I put NA on Poshmark. I want to say I had it posted to both Poshmark and eBay, but I must have deleted it off Poshmark. So it did sell on eBay, and I posted it on August 20th, and it sold August 22nd. So, of course it would. 2 days, and it sold quickly. So I grossed $38.43, and net after all my fees was $25.80. So that was just for pulling that out of my closet, that was really nice. But it was like a rare pink color, and not very common to find that one, I guess. So the next item is also from eBay, and I did find the pictures to share with you, but this is a Free People. Let me go over here and show you this. So it's a Free People, really cute pair of like boot cut. Actually, these are more like a bell bottom, like a wider ankle. What was this called again? Hold on. Let me go back to the listing. It's the penny pull-on flare bell bottom style jeans, and it was a size small, US small, but really cute. It was this pull-on, just this cute pull-on, and they don't really have, almost like a jegging in a way, because there's no like button-up, zipper, anything like that. So I thought that was really cute. And then the back side has this seam, if you can see that. Let me see if I can click on this photo. So the back side has this seam going across right where the knee would be. And then it really defines the boot cut portion or the flare at the bottom, which I thought was really cute. So they're really skinny at the top and then really flared. So very emphasized on that. Just a really cute, I think, pair of jeans. Anyways, so for that one, I got that from the donated pile again, and I did post this to eBay August 2nd, and it sold August 22nd. And so gross was $29.55, after fees $17.33. So not bad again for being free. And then the next item is a universal thread, which is what Target, I believe. And then that is just a pullover sweater, and it was this burgundy, like burnout crew neck style. It was a little bit of a thicker, but soft and comfortable sweatshirt. So somebody knew what they were getting, because these photos do not do not look appealing to me. But this is basically a really cute, it was going into fall, so it makes sense why somebody would want this, but it has this sort of faded look. And it was also well worn and used, but it definitely had that faded look going for it. And I think that was just the normal burnout style of this particular item. It was designed to be that way. Now, I have got my steamer going, as I've said before. And this wrinkled effect, I'm hoping, will stop. Because before I post anything, and I've been working my way back. And reposting things that were very wrinkled. So I haven't got all the way through my closet yet, but I have been slowly working on updating my closet postings, which I think will really help. So I'll go back to this. So this item is a size large. It was from the donation pile. I posted it July 24th, and it sold August 30th. So right before school started, or right around school starting in the fall season beginning, which makes sense. So I did gross $15 for this item, and after all fees, I earned $12. So that does bring me to the end of August. So I did not pay for any of the items that I sold in August. Poshmark fees was $24.08. eBay fees was $13.94. And then I had some shipping fees from eBay, and so of course the buyer paid for those. So total gross was $160.98 that I sold that month, and after all fees I earned $112.05. So I think I did pretty good for August, considering that I wasn't super focused on investing time into this. Like, I was investing time, but I wasn't like, you know, ironing stuff and that sort of thing is what I mean. So I think I've been becoming a little bit more business mindset, and that's partly why I'm doing this videoing, is to try to really focus myself and help myself see where I can do better. And by sharing with you guys, you know, my sales and what I sold, and it just helps reiterate that to me. So I think it's worthwhile in filming this. So hope you like it too. If you like this sort of video, let me know. The next item, now I'm moving on to the month of September. And so my next item is from art class, and I'm going to go back over here. So this is a kind of like a kid's junior sized shirt. The brand is called Art Class, but it's a maroon short sleeve top, and it had these cute little buttons. There's the label right there. This was an extra large 14-16 size, but not in women's. This was girls sizes. And so it's just this cute shirt, I think. And again, there's my wrinkled shirt effect. So I sold this for $10, and after all fees, I earned $7.05. This was from that donated pile. And the next item is going to be a fun one. This is a cactus plant flea market McDonald's toy set that they put out, the adult toys. My daughter was working at McDonald's, so she actually collected these while she was working there. And then it also had 2 of her bracelets from working at McDonald's. So they were really cute, like just strap-on bracelets. And she didn't want them anymore. She doesn't ever plan to work there again. So I did have this whole set with Cactus Jack and friends, of course. And so I did sell the entire set as just a whole entire set, which I thought made it more fun. But people sell them individually. But I did get this, so basically I didn't pay anything for this. I posted it on April 18th, and it did sell on September 2nd, so it took a little while, probably because it's a little bit of a higher value item and a more specialty item. So I did gross $100. After fees, I earned $80 for those items, and my daughter just gave that to me, which I thought was really cool. And the next item is also from her closet, which my daughter paid for herself and then gave to me. I think she only wore this a few times, maybe for a month or 2. But this was a Playboy by PacSun, and it was just a black hoodie with the white Playboy logo and rabbit on the front. And there's the logo for you. So this was a size small. And so for this item, I just considered it from our closet, and I posted it September 4th, and it sold September 9th. So I would say this is a little bit of a higher desirable item to sell. It grossed $30, and after fees, I earned $24 for that item. And the next item to sell is this True & Co. kind of like a neutral taupe skin tone bra, and it was like a lacy see-through sheer style bra. And so I sold it for $15. So this was from the donated pile, so I paid $0 again. Posted it to Poshmark June 26th and sold it on September 12th. So it sold for $15, and I netted $12 for that item. And then I did start around this time. I did do some shopping, and I went to a resale shop. And this is where I started really, like, throughout the year. And I think a little bit before this too, but because I didn't collect too many items yet, you won't see a lot of those. But as we move forward, you'll start to see more of items that I've actually hand selected and weren't just donated to me. So this one I did find at a resale shop in Houston called Hand Me Up Shop. And it's right next to where I get my cats fixed when I take them in. So I just happened to be there, and I decided to pop in, and I found a few items to sell. So this was one of them. It was a Ralph Lauren, the Denim and Supply, let me pull up the label for you, the Denim and Supply line. And this was just a really cute, kind of like a blue bandana style shirt, button-up blouse with the collar, long sleeves with the cuffs. So it was really cute. It was a little bit of a sheer or a little bit of a see-through, and there's a little bit of, you can see, it's just a really nice, pretty, aesthetically, it could have been ironed. Again, this is before my ironing days here, or my steaming days. Since I didn't buy an iron, I bought a steamer. But for this item, I did sell it for $20, so I did pay for this one. I paid $4.79. I posted it September 2nd, which I did go to the shop on the 1st, so I posted it the very next day. It sold September 13th, so out of the $20, out of fees and what I paid for that, I did earn back $11.21 for that item. So I think I did okay, considering that it was one of the earlier items that I've been trying to learn. I'm just trying to learn what kind of items to pick up at the stores. So I do watch a lot of your guys' videos. So if you have your own YouTube channel, if maybe I'm subscribed to you, but if you do happen to see this, post it in the comments so I can go check it out, and I will probably follow you back. So definitely do that. This item was a Jack Skellington, just a black t-shirt. This was my daughter's, and so it's from her closet. And it was posted on October 11th of 2022. This one did take a long time to sell. So it did not sell until September 15th of 23. So about a year. And the gross wasn't much. Was gross at $6.83. After fees, I earned $4.83. So it wasn't like a huge sale, but I did get a little bit. Actually, it says it posted for $9. I think I posted some of the either the taxes. I'm going to have to go back and correct some of those, but that's about what I earned, was $4. And then with this one, this was a bundle, and so it was bundled actually with the Disney shirt. So that's what I'm getting myself confused on. So I bundled the previous Jack Skellington shirt and this Disney Parks backpack, and it was a Mickey Mouse ears design. This was also given to us in that donated pile. So I paid $0 for it. Posted this on August 16th this year. Sold it September 15th for 15. So basically I just kind of, I must have wrote these down back then. I don't remember exactly the breakdown, but I did write down that it was gross of $15.17, and after fees I earned $10.75 for this item. So these numbers aren't exactly because it was bundled. I'd have to pull up the bundle again. But that wasn't too bad either, considering it was a free item, basically, so I earned that money. And then the next item would be this Smart Wool, and this is one that I learned from, I think, Kaylee Elaine. I do follow you if you're on here watching me, or if you know who she is. I follow, she's one of the YouTubers I do follow, and I think I want to say I learned this, at least for Smart Wool. I want to say she did talk about it sometime earlier this year, and so I happened to spot it when I was at that same Hand Me Up shop. So I went ahead and snagged that one. I did pay $4.79 for it. Posted it also September 2nd, and then this item sold on September 15th. So it was a quick flip as well. And I grossed $40, so after fees, this was sold on Poshmark as well. So after fees, I earned $24.23. So again, I'm learning, you guys, I'm learning, which I think is awesome. So there's the pictures. This was a merino 250 base layer crew. It was like a dark blue color with some kind of like mixed blues, but it's a merino wool, 100% merino wool, women's long sleeve, like thermal, that you can wear. And it just had that really cute kind of like lighter blues, mixed blues with like a forest deep design, and then that long, the sleeves are just completely blue. So it's kind of like a baseball style shirt. That was the design. What's the proper term for that? I don't remember. I always get my terms mixed up. I have to think it through. And so here's the next item. So this is and this was part of a bundle also. So I have Express, this cute pair of bikini bottoms, and then this Forever 21. These were all sold as a bundle. So this was a red puffer style sleeve, short sleeve shirt, and this was a size small. I know Express isn't like super popular. I've said that before. This was from the donated pile, and so I paid $0. And then I posted this, let's see, I posted this on November 11th of 22. It did not sell until September 17th of 23. So it did sit for a very long time, as you would expect with Express brand. And so this, I posted it as $10.43 gross, net after fees of $8.34. The little bikini bottoms, so let me show you this Express real quick. So this was just a really cute, like red, it had a crew neck. The back of it does have this little like keyhole and a little eyelet closure. So it was just a really cute, kind of like nice for school or work, kind of like an office or going to church, that sort of thing. It was really cute though. And then the next item was this Ann Cole black bikini bottom, size 8. Just some basic bikini bottoms, nothing fancy schmancy about it, but it had the little logo there, and there's their tag. So for that, I posted this on July 31st of this year, and it was a donated item, so paid $0. Sold September 17th, of course, and that one I did post $5.96 gross, and I earned my earnings of $4.77 for that item. And then the last item of this bundle was this Forever 21, and it was sort of a faux shearling like material, and it was a long line style green coat. I was able to find the stock photo for that, and I went ahead and posted it as kind of like the second picture so somebody could see sort of what it would look like on a body. But it was really cute. We actually, my daughter bought this, or I bought it for her at Forever 21, and it was on clearance for like $5, something like that, maybe 6 or 7, but it was really not that much money when we bought it. So I think she wore it maybe once to school, and I don't think she ever wore it again. So I just posted this, that it was from my closet for $0. So, because honestly I don't have a receipt, I wasn't investing in it. It was just something we're buying for ourselves at the time. And then I just pulled it from the closet. Well, she pulled it. She didn't want it anymore. So we did buy this, or sorry, we didn't buy this. I posted this August 18th of 23. I'm really tired. I posted this August 18th, sold it September 17th. So I think it was a really good timing of when to post it because it is Forever 21, but it's kind of a really cute, unique style. And so I grossed $18.61. After fees, I earned $14.89. And that was, again, part 3 of that bundle of 3 items. So those were all just kind of the fees broken up. And then the next item is from my own personal closet, and this is Lane Bryant. It's a gray, sort of a wide leg trouser. This was size 16, and it was a petite 16. Since I'm short, I'm only 5'2", but I used to go to work in an office, and I did wear clothes to that office, but this was actually a little bit damaged. The hemline at the bottom, at the ankles, had a little bit of staining going on, and I did post that, but this sold really fast, actually. I decided to pull stuff from my closet that I wasn't wearing, and I was going through that stage where you're just like purged out of your closet. And I was like just posting some random stuff. So basically I sold this item. Let's see, I posted it September 15th, sold it September 19th. It sold really fast. So if you find Lane Bryant trousers, I think they will go because it is that business office style and it's a plus size, and you definitely need those, especially going into the fall and winter, I would say. So I grossed $14, and after fees I earned $11.05, and not bad considering those probably were in my closet for like 10 years, and I'm not kidding. I did real estate for a long time in Oregon, and I think I bought it back then, and then when I was doing real estate, and then I was working in the office occasionally for my current job that I have too. So I mean, I did wear them quite a bit. So, pretty cool. And then this next item is this Free People, and it was this Zoe style. It was an oversized blue hoodie. So this is actually a size small. I want to say it was supposed to be a small. Let's see. Where's the label at? Here it is. So yeah, it was a small. But this was just like a really large, oversized hoodie is what it was, and it had this big huge giant pocket on the front, but it's just like a really large slouchy style. So, but apparently very popular. So I did post this. This was from the donated pile. I posted it September 22nd, and I sold it on September 23rd. So it only took a day, and it sold for $30, and I earned $24 off of that item. So if you ever see these large oversized hoodies from Free People, definitely look into that one. The next item is also part of a bundle, and I want to say this was 4 items in this bundle. So I believe it was this, and this. It was all 4 of these. So these are all going to have some interesting sale remarks, but I will tell you about each one. So the first item is from 41 Hawthorne, and there's their label here, or at least part of it. I must have cut off the 41. And there's a little bit of a picture of it. But it was just a lightweight blouse, pullover with this V-neck, kind of like a collarless style. But it does have these cute sleeves and more of like this elasticy waist. So the sleeves were like 3/4 length, and it just has this like mostly white base, but then it had like this like crisscross, almost like a plaid, but it's a really wide plaid. And it was white and black and size medium. so pretty good size. And then I sold this for, it was also from the donated pile. Sold it for, well, it was part of that. So I want to say I posted this as $5 and my earnings of $4, but it was $12 on here on Poshmark. So, but my earnings, this was posted June 18th of 22. It sat for a really long time, you guys, so I don't think this brand is great. But it did sell finally on September 25th of this year of 23, so definitely it sat for well over a year. So I took it. I gave them a deal when they posted these together because most of these items were in my closet for a really long time, and these were all donated items, so I didn't pay anything for them, so it's totally fine bundling them. So the next item is from the bundle, the same bundle, and this was one of my 3 for 15. So I do run this. I'm trying to weed through right now, and I'm slowly weeding out these items so I can get rid of my 3 for 15 items. But my idea was to get a lot of those donated items that don't have a lot of value to them out of my closet. So I try to just post those as like 3 for 15s to try and get people to buy multiples at a time. And so this was a H&M, just like a cute sleeveless white and black style. You can see a better picture of what it looks like here. It's just like this white and black printed design, crew neck, sleeveless pullover top with this cute little button on the back of the neck. And so this was just bundled in. So of course this one was marked down to $5. So for this item, I posted it June 14th of 2022. And again, it took over a year. I was happy to let it go. So I think I posted these, all 5 of these as $5. I think the rest of these I had marked as the 3 for 15. And then she threw in that 41 Hawthorne shirt. And I just went ahead and did another $5 for that, just to get it out of the closet. I was happy to do so. So altogether it was like $20. So this was also $5 gross and $4 net, which is what I earned for that item. The next item in this bundle was this Jennifer Lopez cropped hoodie. I had another one sell. I think I might have posted about it earlier. I don't remember, but it was a green. I had 2 identical ones. This one was the gray version, and it's just this off-shoulder, like slouchy off-the-shoulder style sweatshirt pullover, and it has these buttons embellished across one of the arms. So it was really cute. There's the Jennifer Lopez style. It's kind of like a dance style, I would say. Streetwear, dance wear, which she's known for, so it makes sense. And this was an extra large. So again, it was just added to that same bundle. So it was $5 gross and net of $4, since that was a free item. And that one sat for a little while. I posted it December 22nd of 22 and sold it September 25th. So almost a year. And then the last item in that bundle of 4 is this brand called Blue Pepper. And it's a gray, and then it has these cute little like leathery patches on the arms, as you can see here. And then they're just kind of like a faux leather in my opinion. But the rest of the shirt, I want to say it was great quality. I mean, it's just interesting. It had a really unique style, I think was the cute part. But it had kind of like a rounded neckline. And then the front has these like little buttons going down on each side. So I guess just for style. But it was in that beige color that everybody likes. So it's kind of like a gray and beige or lighter colored, I don't even know, tan color. And again, this was one of the $5 items, and it was part of my, well, I don't have it listed 3 for 15, but because I didn't care and I was trying to get out of my closet, the same thing. And then the next item is Franco Sarto. This was from the donation pile, and so I did not pay anything for this, but it was a high quality item. What's funny is I think I sat on these shoes for like 3 years before I posted them. I had a whole box of shoes I hadn't gone through, and I finally started pulling shoes out, posting shoes, and this was one of them. They sold pretty quick, so it's kind of funny, but they were a really shiny pair of women's. It's this Charles Oxford Patent Derby style shoe. and they were in really pretty good condition here. So they were just really cute aesthetically. They had these rubber chunky, kind of like a rubber sole that's kind of like a little bit chunkier, but also very good condition. I don't think these were hardly ever used, if ever. And so they did buy these for $35. So I posted it July 20th of this year of 23, sold it September 21st. So just a couple of months. It sold for $35, and I earned $28 for that item. So if you see any of these Franco Sarto in really good condition or decent condition, it might be worth checking into. So that would be a higher valued item. And then for, let's see, I have 2 more items on this month, and I'm trying to get through these, you guys. And then this is from International Concepts, or INC, and I'll show you their logo. So this is the logo, and you probably have seen this. I've seen it before, but this is a maxi, kind of like a maxi dress, tie-dye aesthetics, I guess. I'll show you a close-up. So sort of like a tie-dye. It was in okay condition. It wasn't great, but it was cute. It had a cute cut. It had this like ruffly, like faux wrap on the top, and the waistband was right below where your boobs are. So, and it's just this like tiered look too. It has the ruffle along the bottom, so kind of like a little bit of a tiered, but mostly just this long with a ruffle. So really cute, just style. But it was, like I said, it wasn't in great condition, and I did make a note. There's a small little area on the bottom hem that there was a little bit of tearing, but it was hard to see where it was located, but I did disclose that. And then I did sell this, you know, not for much. So I posted it September 16th. It sold September 25th. And that sold for $8, and I earned $5.05 for that. I mean, I actually debated not posting that item, but I'll take $5 over not posting it. And then this item also came from my closet, you guys. And I had this for a long time, probably the same time that I had those Lane Bryant trouser pants. In fact, I probably wore this with those Lane Bryant trouser pants. But this was given to me, and actually has a cute little like purple jacket that matched it, but it had a lot of pilling on it, so I didn't post the purple jacket. I just posted this because this shows up really well on photos. And this is like a sheer top that you put over the top of a cami or something underneath of it, but it's by the brand called Avenue, and I don't know who sells that brand, but maybe one of the department stores. It was at $18.20, so plus size, sheer blouse, sleeveless, and just this really pretty purple and tan, kind of like almost like a plaid print. But it has these cute little, like, I don't know what you call them, florally style rufflies on the front. I don't even know what you'd call that, just little doilies. So, but I had this, I used it for real estate, and then I used it when I was, you know, going into the office, working I moved out of state, so I don't have to go to the office anymore. But when I was there, I just work online now. So I sold this item, and again, I pulled this in that pull from my closet, and I sold it for $10, and I earned $7.05. So for not having it, I mean, for having it for that long, that's pretty crazy. But I posted it September 16th, sold it September 29th. It sold really fast. And what's funny is I did go ahead and send a little jacket with the item. I just didn't post that I had the jacket to go with the item. I didn't want to tell somebody they were getting something and then their expectations be higher for that reason. But in this case, because the jacket had some more flaws to it that were visible, and I didn't have my pillar yet, so I wasn't able to shave off like the little the pill, what do you call it? I'm like really tired, you guys. Christmas was yesterday. Today's the 26th, and I'm, wow. And I worked all morning, so I'm really tired. But I wanted to get this video out because I haven't shot another video in a while. So, but yeah, I did go ahead and bonus send that to her. She was very appreciative. She did send me a note saying thank you so much for that. So I just added it to the when I sent it out, so it was more of like a little surprise for her. So she did get the little jacket that went with it, and it was just this cute, like almost like a 3/4 length jacket. It was the same brand, it was a set originally, and I just kept the set together, and I said, if you don't want the jacket, you can just donate it or whatever, you don't have to keep it. But I just wanted to send it to you because it's that, or it goes to Goodwill here, because I wasn't going to post it. Okay, so I'm going to move on to October now. Oh, I didn't go over my totals. Hold on. September totals. So in total, most of my items were donated. I paid $9.58 out of pocket for some of these items. My Poshmark fees was $83.22. I had nothing sold on eBay for this month, so no eBay fees. And, well, let's see. This is what I'm saying. I did make a note of shipping fees with Poshmark. I'm learning what to put where. With Poshmark, I'm not going to do, maybe I am. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. But total gross this month was $389, and that's probably due to a couple of those larger items that I was, like the $100 for the McDonald's toys and that sort of thing. So after all fees, I earned $293.22, which was a really good month for me, you guys. So that's my high at this point, and I am striving to make that consistent, and like I said in my last video, to get to a higher monthly. And then I'm going to go ahead and go into, let me see where my time's at, if I can get it to pull over. Okay, I'm at 40. I'm going to go ahead and go through October real quick. I'm trying to keep this under the like 55-minute mark, hopefully. So if you watch this whole thing, let me know. Let me know in the comments, because I'm curious. I've been rambling. I feel like I'm rambling. So, and I'm learning, and I think it's because I'm tired. So I definitely need to tell myself, don't film when you're tired, because it's not going to come out very well. But I am learning how to do my videos for YouTube, so bear with me. I will get there. Also, if you have any other tips for me on these sort of videos, let me know. I am still using this app called Loom to try this screen recording thing out. So far I like it. It's works pretty well, and it's easy, so that's what I like about it. Okay, so the first item for October was these boots by Sam Edelman, the circus line by Sam Edelman, and it was kind of like this lug sole, almost like a combat boot style. It has ties up the front, but the actual opening is on the side with the zipper. And so as you can see from these different photos, what it looks like. There was some flaws to this. This was a size 11. There's the little logo. There's the side zipper. And there was some flaws to this. You can see some little I don't know, scratches. And I want to say this is kind of like a patent leather. I'm going to guess. I don't think it was. What did I put? I'm not going to go into the actual listing, but this was something that I found at Goodwill. So I did pay for this. I paid $10.99. So would I do that again? Maybe. It did take a while to sell, but it sold for a decent amount, so I think I would. So I posted this May 27th, and I posted it to Poshmark, and then I turned around and posted it to eBay, because this is where I was starting to kind of pick up on cross-posting to eBay, and just trying to be a little more invested in this so I could start to earn more money doing this. So I posted to Poshmark May 27th. I posted to eBay on July 14th of this year. And I did sell it on eBay. So I sold it on October 16th. So like I said, it did take a while. It could be that somebody wanted it for their Halloween costume. I'm not sure. Or it's just fall and winter, and people buy boots, so maybe that's why. But I did sell it. I sold it for $54.63 gross, but I kind of messed up, you guys. So my whole net after fees was $19. Wah wah. That's what I'm gonna say. So I know I spent a lot. I spent $10.99 for this. The problem is I spent too much on shipping. So what happened was, eBay charged $7.54 for their fees. The buyer's tax was $3.33. And then shipping was $13.74. So what happened was I shipped this and I put it in, I want to say, a priority mailbox. Or I shipped it in the wrong shipping. Anyways, it was something to do with shipping. Oh, somehow I put expedited shipping, but this is when I started shipping on eBay. I made some kind of a shipping mistake, and I'm sure a lot of newbies do this. Be really careful with your shipping. I have learned only to do the USPS ground, USPS priority mail, and to be really careful what box you put it in. I think what happened was I put it in the wrong box, and I got charged extra because it was more than what they charged the buyer for. So I ended up having to pay like another $14 for shipping, which really sucked. But I did earn back my money, and I earned $19. I would have probably earned more like $25, or well, no, it would have been $35. So that's why I'm saying, like, I probably would pick this up again. I would just have to be really, really careful with shipping, right? And what's funny is I think also I had printed a label for shipping, and then I had to go back and print a whole new label. I don't know. It was a mess. It was a whole mess. I don't even want to, don't even remember, but it was a mess. So be careful with your shipping if you're new to eBay. That's one trick. Maybe look up some videos on what to do with shipping. It's a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, I think it'll be a lot easier. You just have to be careful that you're shipping it the right method, and don't put it in a box that doesn't go with that shipping, because then they're going to charge you more. So the next item is this Climate Right by Cuddle Duds long sleeve crew base layer thermal, basically, and this was an extra large, and I did buy this at Walmart. It was on clearance at Walmart, so I paid $3 for it. I posted it on March 9th and sold it October 26th, so it did sit for quite a while. I probably wouldn't pick this up again, but I did earn money off of it. So it sold for $12. After fees, I earned, after the Poshmark fee and the amount that I paid for it, I earned $4.03. So, I mean, I did make some money off of it. And I actually had bought 2 sets of thermal shirts and 2 sets of the same exact thermal pants. So, or the leggings that match this. And so you'll see that in a couple of these videos. But for that one, I did make my money back. So that's pretty cool. And then the next item is this Ishakti Wayward Fancy. I think it was a collab, I think is what it is. But it's Wayward Fancies and Ishakti, and it was a navy blue embroidered dress. And I actually didn't know anything about this. I found it at Goodwill. So this is one that I invested in. It was something I was trying, to me, I knew that YouTubers like Kaylee Lane and other people, I know they say embroidery does up the value. And since this has this really nice floral embroidery along the front, as you can see, this is the picture I took. This is their stock photo of the item, and then this is the picture I took. So it has this really pretty embroidery, as you can see. And so I thought, when I was at Goodwill and I'm trying to learn what to pick up, and I saw this dress and I was like, well, it has the embroidery, size 14, and I did some research and I realized, I don't think at the time I bought this, I realized that these dresses are custom tailored to people, but it's still really cute, and if it fits them, that's great. And from now on, I'll just make sure I take the proper measurements and post that. But it had this kind of this flowy, asymmetrical style skirt, and it was fitted in the waist and sleeveless and a zipper up the back. So it was just a really nice, I think, quality dress, excuse me. And I did sell it. So this one I posted, so I got it at Goodwill. I paid $8.99 out of pocket. Posted it on May 29th to Poshmark. Then I posted it to eBay on October 25th. and that's when it sold. So it sold on October 27th, and at that point I was willing to take some kind of an offer for it. So I did write down $44.57, which I guess is close to that 45 right there. So gross was $44.57. After fees, I earned $18.49. So basically shipping was $7.96. I probably messed up on shipping. I don't know what I'm doing. This was like when I'm still learning, but I must have made a mistake there. But maybe not, because I was like 8. eBay fees was 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's basically $8. So you're looking at like 17. I guess that's right. That's probably what I earned. It probably wasn't a shipping mistake. It was just what I earned off of that. So $8.99. I mean, it's still a decent price considering I've been making $2, $3 off items. I'll take $18 profit. I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. So I did make money off of that item, so I was happy. And the next item is a coffee cup, you guys. So this is another YouTuber. Okay, not this particular item, but I do follow another YouTuber. I'm trying to remember her name. I'll have to look her up. Actually, I'll tell you. Let me just look her up. Let me put my phone real quick. So she is, let me see if I followed her. I want to say I tried to follow people that, well, if I can find it, let's see. Here you go. Her name, her YouTube channel is Childhood Finds. I know that's not your name. I'm trying to remember. Sarah. Her name's Sarah. And I follow her because she posts a lot of interesting items like cookbooks and books, and I want to say coffee cups, but I do follow some YouTubers that post different types of items, and so I got the idea to start kind of browsing the cups at Goodwill and other things like plushies and that sort of thing, and that was from her. So thank you if you're seeing this. I found this cup at Goodwill, and so I did pay for this $1.99. I think it was one of the half price items. Maybe it might have just been $1.99, but it was this Threshold brand, which is Target, and it is a squirrel, like nature inspired, and it says bright eyes and bushy tail, and I think it was just part of a popular set that they were selling, or they still sell actually, I think. So I thought that was pretty interesting, but that was just sort of an experiment. So I posted this on October 24th, and it sold October 29th. So it was a pretty popular item, and I sold it for $12 after fees and my investment. I earned $7.06. So it wasn't a big investment, but I did earn money back for that. So that was an interesting experience. Something that I learned my lesson from. Oh, there's the label, Threshold. I wanted to show you that. And yeah, there's the Target logo. But yeah, that was just really cute. It looked brand new, to be honest. It didn't look like it had ever been used. So that was one of the reasons I looked into it. And then the next item is this blank NYC, and it was this faux leather and like sweater material cardigan style, like a longer length. And it has like these like big wide panels, but that just kind of drape. Now, I wish I was steaming, because this would have looked so much better had it been steamed. But there's the label for you. And it was just this really cute. It had a hood. Just a really like thicker, heavier quality. It had a little snag, which I posted, of course. And then I sold this. It did sit for a while, but this was size extra small. It was in the donation pile, so paid $0. Posted it October 4th of 22 and sold it October 8th of 23. So yeah, it sat for an entire year. It sold for $15, and then I earned $12 from it, so it was worth waiting for. So that was a fun one. And the next item, I did also pay for this item. I got this at Walmart, but they were running a sale, or their clearance stuff. So this is a Joy Spun brand. It was new with tags, and it's a 2-piece pajama set, and it was a 3X. So I went ahead and picked it up, As you can see, I got a couple of pictures, but there's my actual item that I picked up. And it was just this really cute, fun, I thought that it was pretty cute, the style with these mushrooms. And when I looked it up online, they were sold out, so you couldn't have bought this anyways online. And it was rare to find it at the store, so if you really wanted that or you like those particular pajamas, I know I like pajamas from Walmart. I buy the t-shirt, like, dressy ones. It's like a t-shirt dress, but it's a pajama. So this was a 3X, new with tags. I got it at Walmart for $3. October 4th is when I posted it, and it sold October 7th for $12. So after my investment and Poshmark fees, I earned $6.05 back. So I did make some money with that. Again, nothing big, nothing... I mean, I won't say that I won't do that again, because I know I can probably sell it for more than I paid for it. I'm learning not to pick up some items because it's probably not going to be worth it. So the next item is this pair of jeans by STS Blue, and it was the Ellie High Rise, is like the style, I guess, and size 29, and just a basic, kind of like a basic pair. They have holes in the legs, kind of like a cozy, comfy style jean in my opinion, but I didn't wear these. These were just from the donation pile again. So I paid $0 for it, posted it May 12th of 2022, and these sat until October 11th of 2023. So a long time to sell this, but I did eventually sell it for $15. And I earned $12. So I was willing to wait for that as well. This is why, like, I have jeans posted that I'm like going, I don't know if anybody ever will, and if I do, it's probably going to be, I'm going to earn something like this. But I'm willing to wait. If I'm going to earn, you know, $7, I'll wait for it. If it's already in my closet, I'm not going to get rid of it. But as I go back through these items, I'm weeding out things with stains, anything with major flaws that I might have posted before, and just really deciding if it's worth keeping in my closet as I move forward. So that's kind of where I'm at. So this is a Bishop Street, this is the brand Bishop Street Apparel. It says by Ken and Cody. I don't know anything about this, but it was in that donation pile, and so I posted it. It was a size large, and it was sort of like this linen-y style material, like a woven, and it was just this really like interesting ivory cream colored top. I want to say it has like these slouchy shoulders, just a unique style. It did have a few small snags that I kind of posted that. And I had it posted under the 3 for $15 sale, but somebody did buy it on its own without other items. So again, this was donated, so I paid $0, posted it November 24th of 21, and it did not sell until this year, October 13th of 23. So it sat for basically 2 years. So I sold it for $5. I only earned $3.33. I was happy for it to go. And then this was actually in a lot, or a bundle, excuse me, on Poshmark with the next. So I have bundled this item here. I'll go back to the main picture, along with this one and this one. So I think this person did bundle these items because they were the 3 for $15s, which makes sense. So I have marked down here 5, 5, and 5, so that's 15. So each of these items, I just divided up the Poshmark fees, which was $3 for the bundles, so I've divided it up by $1 per item, and then I did give a shipping discount, which was 67 cents total. I think it was $2.02 shipping discount. So each item ended up being, just averaging it, each item ended up being $3.33 profit. And so I'll share with you the other 2 items in this bundle, but that was the first item. And then the second item is the Divided by H&M brand, and it's just this pair of black and then like a checker print on the front, almost like a plaid style checkered print. And I know this is sort of like a teen brand. I think at the Divided brand is more geared for like juniors or teenagers. But it's a size 8, and it's just a cute pair of trouser. And these were kind of like a jeans style, and then they had the raw hemline at the bottom at the ankles, and they were like a skinny, and I know that it's not like super popular right now, so I was totally fine letting these go. They sat for a long time. So this particular pair sat from September 13th of 21 until October 13th of 23. I had it forever. In fact, I want to say that's when I first started posting stuff, and it sat for a really long time. And then the last item in this particular lot of items is a Loft brand. And I had some interesting wordings. I put simple black long sleeve shirt. Me today would have posted other things, but yeah. Because it has buttons going down the back. Then it had this like interesting collar. I don't know if I have a better picture. The collar was like a reverend collar. That's what I feel like it. And the buttons on the back was just very interesting. That's all I can say. So the buttons on the back, and then kind of like a mock, almost like a mock turtleneck collar, but it wasn't. And then long sleeves with more of like a sweatshirt style cuff, which is just really interesting shirt, which explains why it sat for so long, because even I am a little like scratching my head at it. But I can see that if she has the black pants, she has this shirt, and then she also got the cream ivory shirt, colored shirt, which would go with those pants. So you could actually mix these two shirts with that one pair of pants. So you have a couple of outfits there. So that's pretty cute. I like that she did that. And then the next item, this was from my closet. I had this for quite a few years as well. And this is a 3X by the brand Great Northwest Indigo, and it was a women's plus. And this is like a purple quilted style vest with a zip up. And I had this, like I said, for a while. It wasn't great. It had some pilling. This is before I got my pillars, so I couldn't pill this one either. I tried to like pick stuff off, but you could only get so much. So I did post it with flaws, and I got it out of my closet. It's a little too large for me. I would wear it sometimes, but it's just a little too large. And so, of course, I put 0, and I posted it September 3rd. Oops, I'm on the wrong one. Hold on. I posted it. I was like, I posted that this year. September 4th of 23, and I'm pressing all the wrong buttons, you guys. And sold it on October 15th of 23. So it did sell pretty quick. I sold it for $10. After fees, I earned $7.05. I will take that, considering I've had it in my closet for quite a few years. The next item is this Nike navy blue, kind of like a skirt. It's like a sports skirt style. And it has the swoosh logo in white. And just kind of like a wide waistband pull on, you know, the little skirts underneath. And this one was missing the materials tag. It was ripped out, and there's the back. But just a really cute skirt. I did get this in the donated pile, so I paid 0. Posted it May 30th of this year and sold it October 17th of this year. So it did take several months to sell, but it did sell, and it sold for $10. I earned $7.05 for that item. We're almost there, you guys. Almost there. And then the next item is Old Navy, and this is just a jeggings, like super skinny, but size 14. And I do believe these were in my closet as well, and definitely just slightly too small for me. I think I fit it when I dieted for a while. I fit it for a little while, and then I kind of gained back a little bit of weight. So they just sat there, and I kept thinking, well, I'm going to get skinnier again someday. But honestly, it's not something that, like, you know how you should wear, like, have stuff that you like in your closet. And I'm getting to that stage where I just want to put stuff in my closet that I really love, or that I find is super cozy, and I'm going to wear it a lot. So yeah. So I went ahead and sold those. They were size 14. It's from my closet. I think I put donated, but it's from my closet. And I don't remember. I couldn't go back, and I tried to find my pictures. Somehow I deleted them, I guess, but I couldn't figure out what date I posted it to Poshmark, but I want to say I posted it earlier this year, so I don't think it sat for too long. And then I did sell it October 20th for $10, so I earned $7.05 for those jeggings. So, I mean, it's just like a basic bread and butter. If you're willing to settle for $10 sales, giving you about $7 you know, if you're going to buy the item, then that's going to cut into your $7. But if it's in your closet, or if you're at the bins and you're fine getting like $5 to $7 for each item, then it's worth picking up, I would say. And then the next item is Ann Taylor, just this black, kind of like an office style shirt again. It was a V-neck, short sleeves. It has these buttons, these cute buttons going up. There's the label. I want to say it was like it was an interesting material though. As you can see here, it has like a crinkly, almost like a rayon style material. I wasn't posting materials yet either when I posted this. But the buttons were like these, almost like a Asian, where it has like the little material coated button and then the little eyelet that comes across. So it's kind of like almost like a Japanese Asian style, in my opinion. What do I know? But it has a curved hemline and just a basic. It wasn't faded, but my pictures for black, I'm trying to get better at taking pictures too. But this was just a basic black. That's probably why it took a while to sell this one. So size medium, it was free from the donations, posted it November 30th of 21 and did not sell it until October 24th of 23. So just shy of 2 years. Sold it for $7. And that means that I earned $4.05 for that item. So again, better pictures, steam the item and make it look better. And of course, not a brand I would probably pick up normally, but if I was to find it at the bins, maybe. If it was in really nice condition, I might be willing to pick it up at the bins, because I think if I was to take better pictures and stuff, I probably would have gotten a little bit more for it. Rather than 7, I probably could have got 10 or 12, and then, you know, just for a basic item. And then the next item is going to be this Time and True. It was a white with like really thin pinstripes of like a shiny metallic-y gold. So it was really cute actually, but it was just a basic Time and True brand turtleneck, excuse me, long sleeve turtleneck. And so going into the winter, it made sense for this to finally sell, you guys. I also posted this in 22, August 24th of 22, and it sold October 25th. So it took over a year, and I also sold this for $7. But again, this was from the donated pile. So these items, I was totally willing to just let it sit there. I'm just glad they're gone and out of my ball. I'm glad they're gone. You guys, the last 3 items was a bundle, so we are almost there. So this was a bundle from my 3 for $15 sale, and these were all girls, like youth girls sized Under Armour shirts. So I'm just going to show you those 3. There's a gray and blue one, and this hot pink one, and then the purple and white one. And so these were all pretty much similar. They're just kind of like an athletic-y style, Under Armour, heat gear. I think they're all heat gear. Yeah, that was heat gear, and I want to say this was too. Yeah. Basically, they're all the same shirt with different style or different colors. So, and pretty much all the same. They're all the same size, extra large youth. But they were in that donated pile, so I paid $0. And I posted them on the 3 for $15, so I did sell them $5 each. And so after the fees, and then I gave a shipping discount, so Poshmark's fees was $1 per item, and shipping fees was 99 cents per item. So I did give them a pretty good discount on shipping, and I was happy to see them go, and I earned $3.01 per item, so that was about $9 off of those 3 shirts. Again, I didn't pay anything for it. I was happy with it. So altogether, my month of October, I paid $27.97 out of pocket on items that I picked up. My Poshmark fees was $35.60. eBay fees was $13.75. The eBay's buyer's tax was $6.25, and shipping fees of $28.70. So my total gross for that month was $239.20. And the after fees net total that I earned was $126.93. So it was a smaller month again, but I was willing to see a lot of those items out the door. And also I got to see some of the items like the circus boots, you know, like that, and the Ishakti dress. I was pretty, you know, there's just a few things that I'm like learning what to pick up and what not to pick up. So pretty cool. I've already gone over the hour mark, so I'm gonna adios pretty quickly here. So thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of your holiday season. I'm gonna try and get this up by tomorrow. Today's Tuesday. Let's see. Actually, tomorrow I'm going to the bins. I'm so excited. I took some days off for the holidays, and I might try to get this up tonight then, because I am going to the bins tomorrow. So I will try and post this tonight. But thank you again for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your holiday season. Look forward to my bins haul coming up soon. I am so happy to finally get to go. I'm going to be posting more Goodwill and like thrift shopping hauls next year. I'm going to be Uber driving to make some extra money, and I'm going to take breaks and do thrift shopping. I'm just going to do like 1 day a week, I think, just to see if I can make some money off of Uber too. But that'll help me be able to start investing more of my time thrift shopping, because right now I don't go very often. So I think when I start getting more time to do it, then I will be able to start accumulating items, the higher value items that I think will sell for more. And then that's where, like, if you follow along, you'll be able to see me as I progress through, you know, all these learning curves that come with being a new, like, reseller. I still consider myself a newbie. So anyways, if that is interesting to you, hit the like button for this video. If you stayed this long, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel so you can see when I have new videos coming out, and just definitely let me know if you have any comments. I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.